better than that fucking Transmetals Rhinox I had. And I know, 2 seconds in, and I'm already racing up Eastwards. Whatever.
Oh, oh, it's no worse than me earlier. I came across someone called the Nintendo code, and he has one of the best, not the single A one out, but he has one of the best Storm Eagle remixes I've ever freaking heard.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up later. Yeah, and Botanic Sage put out a really cool Undertale remix, which I'm gonna have to link you to that later.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of things I'd like to add. A couple of things I found out. First, well, something I found out right after I say this. Welcome to part
Oh, should I look up
27.
Universe and Classics? Because those are basically the precursors to Generations.
Welcome to part 27 of StarFox and Flash Games Empire. Welcome to the channel. We hope you find something that you can enjoy here.
Oh, we got a new sub?
Yep.
That actually gives me an idea, like, for like little one-shots or whatever, Flash games are an option.
Yeah, I
You
do
might find some
plan.
short little Flash games to derp around it with sometime.
Yeah, I do plan doing some Flash games in the
Like,
future.
PewDiePie's even done that. Like, I remember seeing a few Flash games I played on his channel, so...
Yeah, and sure,
And who better to rip off than PewDiePie?
and Jacksepticeye after doing some Flash games too. Like he's after doing Wonderpot. I like that game. I played that game a bit. So guys,
Yeah,
here we
dude,
are.
that was my high school, sitting on iHeartRadio and playing Flash games.
Same. Like, it wouldn't be me if I was sat down in front of the school computer. Oh, yeah, guys, we're heading back to Venom for the second time. Like, it wouldn't be me sat down in front of the library's computer in the school, either playing some kind of random Flash game or me sitting down playing some kind of MMO. It wouldn't be me. Oh yeah, and listen to some music.
The only MMO I played was Realm of the Mad God, which is actually a pretty fun game.
Yeah, I played a couple of MMOs.
I spent $15 on that. I spent $15 on shit I can't access anymore than that. I learned my lesson not to pay for that shit, but it was still fun.
So yeah, the Flash games I used to play, one called Tank Online, which is TANKI Online.
Called what?
It's a tank MMO. Yes, I'm kind of obsessed with tanks. Yeah, tanks are freaking awesome. TANKI online.org. It's a free MMO that you can play with other players. And there's also another one which is a space MMO. It's called Dark Orbit. That one's fun. That one's fun. I spent a lot of time.
There's another MMO I played too, but what was it called? It was kind of like a shooter, but it was like 2D. Side-scrolling, right? And you go back and forth through these little arenas shooting the other people. It was like a multiplayer shooter, like, say, Quake or Unreal or whatever, right?
Oh,
but it was like 2D, and I played that a bunch, but I forget what its name was.
Oh, that's
something 4.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun. I just forget what it was fucking called. It was something 4. I played it a bunch on Congregate. Because that was one of my main sites, was Congregate for a while.
Yeah,
I was playing them back when they were indie, and then like halfway through high school, GameStop bought them. And I think GameStop still owns them too.
Wait, GameStop bought Congregate?
Yeah.
Huh.
They bought them, sponsor them, or something, because like after a while they started updating them more and more, and there was more GameStop related shit.
Huh.
Like eventually it said powered by GameStop, and I'm like, huh. I think they're still owned by them too.
Go away. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I need to close a couple of things here. Go away, Steam. And Daemon Tools, I don't need you right now. I was playing some Sonic Adventure 2. I was spending some time in a Chow Garden. For something that is based like on the old Tamagotchi gimmick, it's actually fun.
That's where Digimon came from.
Yeah. And Sonic Adventure, both of the games got their own kind of thing with the Chow Garden. In case
Like, really, that's why Digimon is a thing, because it was meant to be like a male equivalent to Tamagotchi.
I might have a look later and see, like, you can get special Chow, like, you can get Chow based on the characters.
Hey, look, it's Snoop Dogg's favorite Transformer, Blaze Master.
Oh my god. We're Doherty Blazer.
Yeah. Yeah, I found one called Blaze Master.
Oh my god. Oh, that is just... That is awesome.
Oh, it's like a little mini-con that comes with one of the bumblebees.
That is freaking awesome right there.
Ooh, Blitzwing. Blitzwing's... He did not get, like, hardly any fucking play in G1.
He didn't?
Not a whole lot.
That's weird.
They do a lot more with him in animated, though.
Especially with the Decepticon triple changer.
Yeah, they didn't use him as much, and I'm like, he had a few appearances, but, like, he didn't get near as many as I thought he would.
Well, he gets...
His gimmick is...
He gets a, he gets a nice piece in Devastation. Like, you see him a bit.
He gets a decent... like, there's an episode that just focuses on the triple changers, and, like, he gets a decent part in that. But, like, again, he is way better in animated. They do some great shit with him in that. But his gimmick is cool, like how he's a triple changer, but he also has 3 personalities to go with each mode. That's a cool gimmick. I like
actually
that.
Pretty cool. Get out of my way, Slippy.
I mean, yes, it's a gimmick, but it's a damn good gimmick.
That's freaking close. My frame rate seems to be up a little bit. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Blue streak.
Oh yeah, so guys,
Who's not blue?
there's something else I would like to mention too. This has to do with Metroid. Guys, I mentioned before that I'm still putting out videos as normal, but I won't be picking up a new series until we get new equipment, just so I have a fresh start and everything. But I got a feeling the series that's... Something just randomly exploded, and I didn't even shoot at it. I'm not complaining, but what the hell? So yeah, we're not going to be starting up any new series until we get new equipment. Because, like I mentioned in the earlier video, once I see new equipment I can get, I'm going to be buying it. Yes, got 2 bombs. Ooh, shield. Full health, 2 bombs, shield. Holy crap. Full of great weapons too. Whee! Okay, Slippy, where are you coming? Come across my front.
Burgers.
Burgers. Waspinator.
Magnus! You all fucking missed it yesterday. You all fucking missed this dumbass in his fucking Soundwave voice yesterday, dude.
Well, yeah,
he had me fucking dying.
So yeah, I was pretty much like I was just doing this little skit with my Soundwave voice, my new voice, and things are getting a bit ridiculous.
And hilarious.
That was the whole point. It was meant to be dumb. And stupid and funny. Dumb, stupid, and funny. Yeah, that makes a little sense.
Galvatronus.
Galvatronus?
Which is... He's he might be a comic character, I don't know, because I haven't read the comics, but he's like I think he's just a toy. Because he's a fucking combiner in the Combiner Wars line, and it just uses Cyclonus as the main part.
Whoa!
And it can use 4 specific ones, like it lists 4 specific ones from other lines, but it can just use any. And really all it is just the Cyclonus base with like whatever limbs it wants. And like it lists 4 specifically for the main configuration, but you can just do it with any of them.
Jeez! Oh, I'm shooting everything. I'm just blowing everything up at this point. Whoa!
As a result, like the Generation Cyclonus is like way too boxy. Because they made him a fucking combiner. He doesn't look as sleek as he should be.
Yeah.
Because even the fucking show goes the sleek and awesome Cyclonus and the mighty Scourge.
Yeah, even in G1.
And his army of fearsome sweeps.
Yeah, even in G1.
Like, I mean, his alt mode looks good, but like his robot mode is too bulky. It just doesn't work. Not for me, anyway.
Come on, nothing has hit me yet. I'd rather keep this train going.
I like Cyclonus. I think he's cool.
I like Thundercracker. Especially in, especially in Cybertron and Devastation. Especially at
Then you do like Cyclonus, because isn't Thundercracker just Cyclonus? I know one of them, like Skywalker Thundercracker, got turned into fucking, I just said Thundercrapper.
Oh my god.
Where's the Decepticon you don't run into? He turns into a fucking porta potty.
Thundercrapper.
Someone make that. Make a fucking Transformer that turns into a flying porta potty and call it Thundercrapper.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh wait, no one get it. Please don't get offended by that because that's hilarious.
How is that offensive?
Oh my god.
That's not offensive. That's just immature and funny.
That's not the good god.
I mean, it's juvenile as fuck, I'll admit that, but it's not offensive.
It's funny as hell is what that is.
That's gotta be my best tongue die ever. That was great.
Yep.
I'm glad we got that on film.
Well, yeah, at the end of Cybertron, like,
Oh, Gears, I remember you. You showed up out of nowhere and got your own episode. Like, really, he showed up out of nowhere and got his own episode just out of the blue.
So, yeah, at the end of Transformers Cybertron. Oh yeah, and not to spoil anything, but at the end of every single season in the Unicron trilogy, Galvatron is dead.
How many times does Optimus die? Because he kind of does that.
He dies in Armada, and he comes back. Go figure.
I know he's about to come back in time for the finale, because there's literally 2 episodes named The Return of Optimus Prime. How hell, though. They threw him into the sun the last time we saw him. The Quintessons brought him back as a zombie, and then he crashed the crypt full with him and all the dead bodies of every other dead fucking Autobot into the fucking sun.
Yeah,
Or a
and
black
straight
hole
into
or
a
something.
planet, blowing the
How does
Quintessons
he
up.
come back?
I don't know.
They crashed into something. I don't remember if it was the sun, a planet, what. But they crashed into something and blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Which, I kind of hated that because, like, they first off, they showed the crypt had the dead bodies of all my favorite characters who died in the movie. And you're like, you know what? Let's top that. Let's blow their fucking corpses up, too. Really? Like, that was kind of fucked. I'm sorry.
That is dark.
Tom Jake go out like a G again, though. Like he always does. Because Optimus Prime may die in a lot of shows, but he always goes out like a fucking badass.
Yep. Even in G1, he's there holding on to the handle for dear life, driving and flying straight towards Quintessons.
That would have not been fun for little kids to watch.
No.
Because that was pretty brutal.
Especially like half the Optimus face being torn off and eventually losing an arm.
I mean, the movie was pretty edgy on its own. Like, there was tons of brutal character deaths, swearing, which I didn't even see that coming, and shit like that. But, like, yeah, that was, like, the most fucked up thing in the show so far. There might be some other moments. There's that and the Decepticons getting drunk on Energon, but that was just funny.
So now, when did that happen?
It happened in like mid G1 in like one of the season 2 episodes. I forget which one. I think it's the one where they get Electrum, the Electrum stuff, and they're all gold and shit. And the only way to defeat Megatron, no, it's where Megatron gets this thing that makes him like invulnerable or whatever.
Hmm?
And the only way to defeat him is to go and shrink down and go inside and take it out. So they wait for the Decepticons to get fucking drunk and pass out on Energon.
Oh my god. Wow. Classy, Hasbro. Classy. That is golden right there.
Grimlock is very shiny.
Oh yeah, did Grimlock have his did he get zapped yet? So at one point Grimlock gets zapped.
I can't hear you, what?
Did Grimlock
What?
get zapped yet?
Oh, the part where he gets like super intelligence and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was literally the last episode I watched.
Oh. Yeah, Grimlock. And
That was weird.
Yeah, he always needs to stay the big dumb guy. This is always funny. Yeah, me Grimlock. Especially,
That's one thing I do really love about late G1 is like there was a few episodes with him in the Dinobots and stuff that like they really kind of made him one of the main guys. Like in the movie and after, which I love because he's a cool character.
Yeah, me Grimlock love war stories. Well,
I always loved him. He's always been one of my faves.
Him and Swoop are both playable characters in Transformers War for Cybertron DS. You can unlock them.
And Devastation. Not Swoop, but Grimlock is.
Yeah, both Grimlock and Swoop. But
I don't know why they picked Sideswipe. I wish they would have picked fucking Prowl or Ironhide. Ironhide would have been fun.
But they got Wheeljack there.
Because they have like that weird gimmick where he's always shooting stuff out of his fingers, like weird chemicals and shit. They could have made like that part of a combo.
Oh, do you know, wait, here's something funny. Do you know what Wheeljack fights with?
What?
Wrenches.
I can see it.
Yeah, he fights with wrenches on a metal stick. On a metal rod, he fights with wrenches.
If Ratchet and Clank has proven anything, wrenches are a very effective weapon.
Whoa! And if Undertale is proving anything, flowers are evil.
Yeah. If Mega Man ZX Advent is proving anything. No, I'm not going there. I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm not going there.
Oh god. It's something you'd rather not mention, isn't it?
It's something I've told you before, but I don't want to mention it, is to, like, offend any people. It's about the plant character. I know I've told you about that.
I think I remember.
Oh, Grimlock Family Dollar version. Meet Grimlock, I'm cheap. I'm having too much fun with that.
Me, Grimlock, Grimlock, and Grimlock. My Grimlock voice sucks.
It's not great. Mine's not much better.
But
A lot of them are hard to do, dude.
Soundwave is too freaking easy.
Waspinator is the easiest.
Waspinator not easy? This is the kind of thing that I was doing yesterday.
Like, I'm just guessing whoever made that must hate fucking wasps. Which, wasps aren't great. They're more angry bees. That's all a wasp is it's an eviler bee.
Blah.
So I'm guessing someone must have got stung by a wasp really bad and put in the hospital or something. Decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to dedicate my life to making a TV show where a wasp gets killed every episode. Huffer. That name is funny.
What, Huffer?
Yeah, Huffer. Like, what you huffing? What kind of drugs you huffing?
Oh. Oh, great. Now I need to avoid all this crap again. Yeah, let's see how well I can avoid stuff. My face isn't even looking at the screen while I'm drinking tea, Yellen.
What are we playing, even?
StarFox. Trying to take on the freaking boss. This thing's a pain in the ass.
There's any new YouTube videos I want to watch.
I still got that Storm Eagle remix stuck in my head. That's made by the Nintendo Code. Oh my freaking god. Hey, guys,
Ooh.
for anyone that likes the Mega Man X soundtrack, seriously, go check that out. Go have a look at
Yeah, I'm gonna
that.
check it out myself. And if you like Undertale and Jet Set Radio, check out the new remix Botanic Stage put up. It's really cool.
Yeah, because
I kind of woke up to that this morning. Like, it was on my list, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check this out. And I was like, oh, dude, this is pretty sick. I don't even play Jet Set Radio. I think it's on PSN, but I just don't got money.
oh, Jet Set Radio, that's the graffiti game.
Why is there not more graffiti games? Because I can name... Alright, let me think. There's Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future. That's 2. There's Market Goes Getting Up, Content Center Pressure, which I only know that that's a thing because of G4. That's the only reason I know that game exists. Underground 2, Tony Hawk's Underground 2. American Wasteland. Can you spray graffiti in San Andreas or any other GTA? Because I do not know. I know you can't do it in 4, but I think you might in San Andreas. I'm not entirely sure on that. So that's 5 definitely games where you can spray graffiti. And 1, I don't know.
There's one cool mini game that you can play. It's called Graffiti in Pro Skater 2, but it's not exactly what
I know what you're talking about. It's where you can trick on different objects to tag them as their color, and then the other player has to try to beat that
Yeah,
and get a higher score on that object.
that's actually pretty cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, I played that with some friends when I was at my friend's house. I kicked everyone's asses.
Yep.
I've been playing Tony Hawk for like for like what 14 years, 13 years. No, you can't beat me. If I have a fucking PlayStation controller in my hand and a Tony Hawk game is in it, I'm probably going to win.
How about an N64 controller?
I'll probably suck until I get used to it because it's been a while. Because I played Pro Skater 1 on N64, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, I like the N64 controller. For how old and odd looking, or how oddly shaped it is, it's ironically very comfortable to hold. So is a Genesis controller, especially for its time.
I wouldn't mind doing Tony Hawk games when we get our new setup, because not many people do them. The only thing is we'd have to turn the music off so we don't get copyright.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think we wouldn't have a problem. As long as we don't use the licensed music, like there shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, boom!
And yeah, it would kind of suck that we couldn't do that, but you know.
Yeah, we don't really have.
YouTube's fucking copyright shit is a bunch of fucking stupid bullshit.
Unless we put our own music mix into it, we could do that. Music that's still.
I don't know how, but we could find a way. And yeah, I'd do it.
So, what do you guys think about that? Let us know down in the comments. So I wouldn't mind doing some Tony Hawk.
Because, like, again, that would be the only thing about the Tony Hawk games that would prevent us from doing it if we have a good enough setup.
Yeah.
Like, we could at least do 1 and 2. Like, I don't know if we'd be able to do PS2 and up, but we could at least do 1 and 2, because those are PS1 and N64.
Yeah.
And 2 is really solid anyway.
Come on. Blow them up.
So, I wouldn't mind doing 2 or 1. And we don't have to 100%. We could just do a run with the character and call that the video, or do it with multiple characters or whatever. I'm not sure what the format of that would be, but I think it'd work for a decent video.
I think one thing I would do is, like, for each course, I'll pick a character and then use him for an episode, so I have different characters for different areas.
That's a way to do it.
Yeah, just keep a variety.
Yeah, there's some ideas. We got some ideas. Because I'd like to do that, because I have so much nostalgia when it comes to the old Tony Hawk games. Until Activision put out Tony Hawk 5 and decided to ruin everything. Which, okay, it was already ruined with the fucking shitty motion control ones. But they ruined it more. Because it was supposed to be a return of the classics. It was supposed to be good. But somehow they completely botched it.
I'm just so desperate I want this thing dead right now. I'm just running into it.
You know, I've done that before in some games, but dude, that's how I play Twisted Metal. When I run out of ammo, I just start ramming. I hit my fucking boost and I start ramming anyone near me until my weapons reload. It's a really good tactic. You can play in a big car like Dark Side.
Yeah, Dark Tooth. That thing hits like a freaking brick wall.
Yeah. No, there's a Kickstarter idea. Because, like, everyone's making these games that are, like, basically new entries in the series, but aren't. Someone do a fucking Tony Hawk game. Seriously, someone fucking find the engine for the old Tony Hawk games and, like...
Come on, I killed the boss
that
first.
shit and put it on Kickstarter. I would fund that shit, dude, in a heartbeat if I had money. If I had money to fund a game like that, oh, dude, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh my god, what? I blew the boss up before I died.
Hyped about a good new Tony Hawk coming out. Because, like, from 3 on, I was always hyped about the new Tony Hawk coming out and how hype it was going to be. Like from 3 until like Project 8. And hell, I even got the PS2 version of that, even though it's not as good. And I even got the PS2 version of the next one.
Alright, so guys, that's going to have to do it for this time. Next time, hopefully, we should be able to take the boss out. That was freaking bullcrap, though. I destroyed him before he destroyed me. So guys, do a barrel roll, hit the like button if you guys enjoyed. Share the video with your friends, leave us a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep, and I'll be RB.
Later guys.